proof of tis globe's globe. Everybody knows this globe. This globe defined. Since there is no geometric shape that is a perfect descriptor for the whole of reality, we hear it on the level define the whole of reality to have a non-geometric shape called a globe. Therefore, you can feel safe in the knowledge that pointing to anything within nature at a distance from you can result in the statement, "'Tis globe!" Rest assured that it is globe. Here we know the earth is definitely not flat, like you. We know this to be true without question, and to think that it is against all known observable evidence. Within these words, you may possibly find a belief that you can find enough faith to believe in a non-logical system. And Bev said, "Let there be globe." And their words communicate. Logic was given to help us communicate the ancient dogmatic globe with no proof and no argument into a modern day form that unthinking people might paralogize for themselves. In beginning there was nothing. Going back to earliest recorded history and further, it has been self-evident to everyone that ever lived that 'tis globe. From measuring shadows to watching boats, even measuring angles to lights in the sky, it has been abundantly clear to everyone that performed any of these tasks or not. The only natural conclusion has ever been, 'tis globe. Help us imagine a new way to argue and compete against the old ways of logic and reason. Join us in ridding critical thought. Let's make independent thinking a thing of the past. Logic, it has to be. Upon realizing years ago that having sure and certain knowledge of 'tis globe without proof wasn't as sophisticated as first thought, in the beginning there was a need for something to base the already existing imaginometry on. Some sort of non-argumentative system for us build our first principles upon. Imaginometry. And Bev said, "Let there be globe-chick." And there was globe-chick. And it was globe-chick. Was given to help us communicate the ancient dogmatic globe with no proof and no argument into a modern day form that unthinking people might paralogize for themselves. Join us in a new revolution of globe thought. Help us imagine a new way to argue and compete against the old ways of logic and reason. Join us in ridding critical thought. Let's make independent thinking a thing of the past. Join us in a new revolution of globe thought. Help us imagine a new way to argue and compete against the old ways of logic and reason. Join us in ridding critical thought. Let's make independent thinking a thing of the past. Globe goes to the art of the sophist and is the antithesis to antiquated logic as such. Although impossible, when employing logic, the sophist must attempt to deny the existence of reasoning, the mortal enemy of globe-chick. Globe goes to the art of the sophist and is the antithesis to the antiquated logic as such. Although impossible, when employing logic, the sophist must attempt to deny the existence of reasoning, the mortal enemy of globe-chick. And Bev said, "Let there be globe-chick."
And we are live. I hope that's working. Been away for a while. Had to come back though. Tonight, I don't know. It's when you get worried about people in the community, it seems like people don't care. Some people say there isn't a community yet for everyone, but the old community's been destroyed. Consequences of the experiment, or social experiment, really, because that's what we've got to deal with now. So let me see if I get those chats there. Okay, people are in. Sound all right? Does it sound good? I'm gonna have to get back into this. Not many people are going to be coming because, hey, the topics we deal with are slightly, off the beaten path. Turns out, right, 6 months ago, a new guy to the arena, Will Duffy, took some people on a trip to go and see something that, he knew that they'd see it, and he knew that the reaction that would happen from seeing these things. It's impossible to explain for anyone. And the consequences of that have meant that it's really difficult for the Flat Earth group to deal with these consequences. And that has a snowball, a knock-on effect to the other side of the false dichotomy. And once again, we've got people who are struggling. I did say, quite a bit ago that there would be problems with all of this. Oh, the chat's working now as well. That's good. Yeah, so there's going to be problems. Now, this one titled I Stand With Shawn, we did this, I don't know, whether it's a couple of years ago. We noticed people in this arena are struggling. Because, I don't know, they is it the thumbs up and the likes and all of that makes people change in this like modern society, the way that people have to be patted on the back, whether with super chats or whatever, and the jealousy that other people have within the arena. 6 months on from somebody seeing something that falsified their model. I don't know whether you've ever had something like that. Anybody has had a model that you've constructed in your mind only to have it falsified. It's tricky if you have a model. I've been talking about model affliction for quite a few years. And this is where we're at. I made a video, right, earlier today. I'll put the clip up. I'll get the clip first, right? Shawn, I don't know whether anybody else noticed. Do people actually watch? The people within the arena. I've had a close eye on the arena for quite a while. All aspects. I don't do Facebook and I don't do TikTok. I just do Twitter and Discord, YouTube type arena. I check what Quora to see what the greater arguments are, and see, because I knew that Rumpus and people like that use these other platforms to become intellectually superior within this particular arena that we're talking about, Earthshape. There's no experts, basically because, well, judge that for yourself, right? Maybe you might consider yourself an expert. I don't want to put anybody off. But Shawn Hawkins was one of the earliest people I can remember talking to. Shawn Hawkins had 4 inches at the half mile, 8 inches at the full mile, which is a slope. So that was my introduction. One of the shadows of this arena. And I quite like Shawn. I like Shawn in the way that, you know, he's a character within the arena. He's developed himself, you know, pretty similar to Nathan Oakley sort of character. You just shout at people. But the arena has bred people like that, these characters. And now these characters need the arena more than the arena needs them, it seems. Since the flat earths died, because they can't explain simple facts, it's exposed the fact that these globe guys haven't really got anything. And it is sad. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, what happens to the arena? What, as soon as the flat earth have been exposed as to not being able to talk about these sort of things, as soon as we expose the globe, we can prove the globe, obviously. I mean, who can't? And it's obvious that it's not flat. The obvious winner is the globe within the false dichotomy. And really, we can do away with the dogmatic globe by proving it. So, like, once we've got rid of the flat earth from the false dichotomy, we can then go about proving the globe, which will get rid of the dogmatic globe. Pretty simple. So I came in today and woke up to, well, the other day I heard mutterings of Shawn Hawkins not getting out of bed for days, which shows a little bit of a sign of depression. And, like, that's not right. You know, these people in this arena, you know, there are consequences of just leaving them and letting them disappear. I have to keep reminding myself of George. God rest his soul. And nobody really wants that within the arena. You don't want to have to see those sort of things. So, like, we have to do something to help Shawn out. Now, if that is helping Shawn out to, you know, to have a conversation, if he wants to come and shout at us, if he wants to call us names or whatever, then, I mean, it makes it worthwhile for him. I mean, that's what we've been here for all the time. Right, so let me get this thing, and then we'll have a talk about it. This is a video I made today with an update of remember the We All Know You're Insane. Well, I've been making a bit of music, and this is an updated version of We All Know You're Insane. Shawn Hawkins. There's a bit of a lead up to it, but
fucking being me. I really, really am. I mean, this is fucking pathetic. Other channels get boosted by other fucking streamers. You need to go over to his channel right now and subscribe. I want you to subscribe. I want you to subscribe. Hear anything about my fucking channel in there? Fuck no. But if I made a 6-figure fucking income, owned my own house, wasn't poor, I'd be raking money in. Because that's the way fucking life is. The rich get richer, the poor stay poor. That's the way fucking life is. And I'm fucking sick of life. You know, there's a soliloquy from Man of La Mancha, the musical version of Don Quixote.
So fascinated with madmen.
Done by
much in common. You both turn your backs on life. We both elect from life.
Peter O'Toole.
A man has to come to terms with life
These
as
are
it
men who
is.
saw life
as it
as it is.
I've lived for over 40 years and I've seen
Life as it is.
life as it is.
Life as it is.
Pain, misery, cruelty beyond belief. I've heard all the voices of God's noblest creature.
Fuck you.
Moans from bundles of filth in the streets. I've been a soldier and a slave. I've seen my comrades fall in battle or die more slowly under the lash in Africa. I've held them at the last moment.
It's
These
a
were men
shame.
who
It's
saw
a sin to
life
see life as it is.
as it is.
It's
they died
horrible to
despairing.
see life as it is.
No glory, no brave last words. Only their eyes, filled with confusion, questioning why. I do not think they were asking why they were dying, but why they had
It's a shame.
ever
It's a
lived.
sin to see life as it is.
And life
it's
itself
horrible to
seems
see life
lunatic.
as
Who
it is.
knows where madness lies? Perhaps to be too practical is madness. To surrender dreams, this may be madness. To seek treasure, whether
But
it's
what's
only
more
trash.
horrible
Too much
is to see
sanity
life
may be
as it
madness.
should be.
And maddest of all,
Something like that.
to see life as it is and not as it should be.
And I'm sick of life as it is. I don't know what to fucking do. I don't know what else to fucking do. I can't get the fucking subs to monetize. 5 days ago, I had 311. Fuck off. Fuck you. Three days ago, or 5 days ago, I had 311 subs. I've got 306 now. I don't know what to fucking do. I really don't. Fuck off. Fuck off, fucker. You piece of fucking child abusing, lying sack of fucking shit.
You'll never measure what's in the real world. All you show is your stupid globe, and I know you'll never back your claims.
You can go straight to fucking hell,
Your world
motherfucker.
is full of illusions, contradiction between fact and fiction. I know you'll never back your claims.
There you go. There you go, motherfucker.
It's like driving the wrong way down a one-way street. Unstoppable force on immovable feet. Straight lines
And you know you
converge
fucking
in the
did.
distance. Why do I get so much resistance? I know you'll never prove me wrong.
Too bad I'm not one of the cool kids, huh?
All we get is physics deniers, pathological compulsive liars. I know you'll never prove me wrong. It's like driving the wrong way down a one-way street.
And I work my fucking ass off, and you fucking know it.
It's where the knowledge and ignorance meet.
Fuck you.
Paradox and confusion. Your mind is in delusion. We all know you're insane.
You fucking pathetic piece of fucking shit. You don't get to be on my fucking channel anymore, motherfucker. Until you fucking apologize to me for lying about me.
Talk about your 2D surface. We all know you ain't got no purpose in life. When you think you live on a ball. It's like driving
Getting
the
fucking
wrong
blocked,
way down
motherfucker.
a one-way
You want that? These motherfuckers out here.
It's where the knowledge and ignorance meet.
You're a pathetic, child-abusing motherfucker.
Paradox and confusion. Your mind is in delusion.
Fuck here. Fucking Simon fucking Dan. Fucking Simon fucking Dan. Fucking Simon fucking Dan. I'm not able. So if anybody wants to see me fucking stream anymore, I'm going to need a community to help me the fuck out. Okay?
And
Done
I've
with
got a
this
shit
shit.
community fucking not doing anything to fucking keep me doing it.
I'm about sick of this fucking shit. I really
mean,
am. I hate to sound like Arwen, but what the fuck?
I hate to sound like fucking Arwen, but like I said, unless someone can give me a good fucking reason why I should keep streaming, you know, I'm done.
So if anybody wants to see me fucking stream anymore,
for the fish.
I'm going to need a community to help me the fuck out. Okay? Done with this shit.
Right. So you see how vital it is. Shawn needs our help. And I'm not too sure about, you know, where his community is. I mean, if we're not part of Shawn's community, then who is? Like, where is Shawn's community? Where have they gone? Come in, Shawn. Come and have a chat. Let's launch the I don't know what, the Polaris thing again. Don't let them rob your Polaris thing. I mean, you don't realise the flat earthers have a distance to the equator that's measured as an angle to Polaris. Like, Shawn actually holds the key to the flat earth measurements from Nathan Oakley. And the maths, all he has to do is a little bit of maths. And, you know, challenge the flat earthers. And, you know, stand with Shawn. Come on, let's get it going. Imagine Shawn Hawkins armed with a little bit of mathematics and some angle measurements and handing that to Nathan Oakley and say, are you going to put this in your book, Nathan? Your flat earth proof, angle measurements to the equator. 60 or 90 times, what is it, 69? 90 times 69, Nathan. What about that? Is that a flat earth measurement? Is that how you measure the earth flat with angles to the light in the sky? Because if you measure 69 miles all the way from where his right angle is, he thinks you can just leave a right angle over there in the distance. But I mean, that's all discussions that Shawn could be having. I've got a big picture of him on one of my TV screens now. It's the eyes. It's the eyes you've got to watch. That's what I've got looking at me. Can you imagine that? It's got a TV screen with Shawn just looking at me. How can you not? You can't just leave that alone, can you? I mean, look at it. Haunting. What would you do if Shawn went away? If there was no Shawn? Like, what sort of a community is it that we've got here? Come on, guys. You know, I've tried to, you know, talk to Shawn. He won't talk to me, but I hope there is somebody out there. You know, I mean, who's Shawn's peoples? Who is it? I've never noticed anybody. Does he hang out with anyone? You know, like Nathan Oakley's got QE and Adam. I've got the crew. You know, anybody that comes around here, they can have a chat with us. but he's not that accessible, is he?
Shawn always a loner then, as far as you recall, or you've
don't
known him
know.
then? Was he part of a global group, you know, of people that supported each other, like, you know, people we do know who seem to hang together? I mean, I don't know him that well, only through a little bit of seeing him on Flatside and people who talk very kindly of him here. I mean, he's a bit crazy, he sounds, but you know, there is
We like crazy, right?
an obvious affection for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an obvious affection for him in here in OTL that I've heard, and I haven't, yeah, maybe spoken a couple of times with him, but nothing too much at all, really.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, he's been around a long time, eh?
As long as I can remember, you know, like when I first came into this arena, Shawn was around and we were chatting with him. If I go back to those days, right, I have to imagine that Shawn was with Bob the Science Guy and Blue Marble Science. Like, I just imagined that they were in like a club together. Thought they were like hanging out at the golf club with Shawn Hawkins and Blue Marble Science, Bob the Science Guy, Rumpus. But I mean, like, you learn that everybody's on their own anyway, right? And there isn't that many people that can talk and like just go in and have chats with other people. Everything's like I don't know. It's all like publicized, isn't it? And it's all like within a framework of people making content or whatever. And people have seemed to have forgot, like, there are real people in this. Like, some of these people aren't in it just for making videos or, you know, doing marathons. Like, I don't know, big Showtime debates. There's a lot of people that just talk. You want to talk to people? Yeah, he did. He did. Yes. Level Bastard said he crossed the frozen river with 808. And that was that's on one of the. I've got like 1,200 videos on my channel now, and most of them are like big 4-hour conversations. Nobody really wants to watch them, but I mean, it's been vital for my learning the rhetoric, and it seems to have put a bridge up to stop people from talking to us, because I don't know, they maybe want something different out of the arena than what we're after. Like I said, I'm always after just talking to people, and Shawn Hawkins is everybody knows Shawn in this arena. Just like everybody knew George. And I sort of feel guilty for making people leave the arena. I mean, I think of the list. People that have left. Jesse Kozlowski, he was the first one that left. Then Jeff, the main surveyor, he's gone to, I don't know, they've changed their characters. Baron something else he's called now on TikTok. Baron Rutledge, that's it. I mean, they just change their character names and go somewhere else where they're safer to be able to propagate the bullshit. Rumpus is the latest one. I mean, it's everyone make sure that Rumpus is okay. Or, you know, like, what happened? Rumpus was one of the biggest guys in this arena. Like, what happens when people like Shawn go? And, like, what happens to the arena? Is there a new arena? It's obviously the new arena is going to have to occur, because flat earthers just end up shouting at people. Like, there's questions that people cannot answer. What happens is, like, when you ask those questions, you're separated from the arena because nobody can answer them. But it still needs discussing. Like, where are people to discuss that sort of stuff? Well, On the Level's a place where you can talk about that stuff. The stuff that, you know, you can't know, right? Knowing that you can't know certain things is vital to your progress, I think. And that's what we do. We just talk about that sort of stuff. I mean, it's never been about the shape of the earth. It's never been at the forefront of anybody's mind around here. You ask anybody that comes into On the Level. It's not about earth shape. It's about how the mind perceives things. And since there is a reality for us to perceive, then we have to have the conversation about it. And we will be having that conversation. I mean, these people, I mean, Whitsett and Jared did a debate. A lot of the people within the arena have gone over that debate. They're probably still going over it. Somebody's downloaded it, uploaded it to YouTube, even though it was a paid event. I mean, what sort of debate would there have been? I mean, I can tell you, it'll be Whitsett doing his fast talking stuff to baffle Jaren. But Jaren knows all of the arguments. But, I mean, he's not that bright either. He doesn't really have a proof of flat Earth. And he doesn't have a proof of globe either. I think the only people that have a proof of globe is us here in this Discord server. And perhaps if there are other people out there, I mean, they may have their own proof. You may be thinking right now, oh, I've got a proof of it. Or maybe I've got a proof of flat Earth. But, I mean, do you really know what a proof is? How deeply have you looked into that sort of stuff? How do you discuss those sort of things? So, welcome, guys, Level Blasted. I've noticed that there's quite a few people that are into logic, but it's a lot funnier than that, because at the heart of logic, at the deep end of logic, there's an argument called a reductio ad absurdum, and it's where you get to point out an absurdity that would be the case if something were not true. And that's quite often where the funniest moments are. But recognizing that it is 2025 and it might not be for everyone. So at the not wanting to upset people, we might have to say that at no point do we ever intend to harm anybody or to cause anybody any distress. And at some point, if you're listening to this, you may feel that way. Right now, if you do that, then that's your mind doing it. It's not intended to be like that. This is just a conversation where we mainly it's going to be me going over what brain farts I have and the sort of stuff that I've come out with, because I mean I've not just been doing nothing. There is a pretty extensive program, I don't know, a formulation of how we build the advanced simplicity from first principles, an entire structure of how to make an argument from first principles up to wherever you want to take it. Now I presume this was something that the ancients probably already knew, and for some reason modern society has not wanted it to be known by a lot of people. And I think that's possibly because modern society finds it easier to fool people that are of a lesser understanding of the logical method. And I think there's a lot of people that have been fooled by a lot of people around the argument and the enthymeme, how it all works. Good to have you back as well, Mishu. Thank you very much. I don't know how much longer we're going to be going on for. But yeah, I'm going to have to build some sort of a structure. The idea of, I think, where we're going or where we are at right now is philosophical. But, I mean, I don't know what you think philosophy is, because I think everybody has to have their own. It's something that you have to be able to develop for yourself. I mean, you can not have a philosophy, but that means that you don't really have an opinion. And, you know, it's more about challenging the mind to find the things that you sort of knew but didn't know. And I'm going to be I'm going over the art of rhetoric as well. So thought it was bad before. You wait until we've got this stuff developed. The art of the argument mixed with the art of rhetoric should be quite a formidable force. And it's quite often, right? The arena is dying, and we didn't belong within the arena anyway. Will the community reopen its doors to more representatives of the Tis Globe side of the false dichotomy? There isn't a Tis Globe side of the false dichotomy. If you want to call it the dichotomy, once you've done away with flat Earth, right? Everybody knows it's not flat. That leaves the dogmatic globe and the real globe. But since everybody knows Tis Globe, it's a battle of the dogma. And the only way you can support that one is proof. The moment you have a proof, then it's obviously not dogma. So the challenge is now, once we've done away with the flat Earth, which we obviously have, right? It's not flat. We have to find proof of the real globe. That's just all of the proofs within reality, right? Everybody's got a proof within reality, haven't they? Of course they have. It's whether you can structure it and put it together with the correct rhetoric. And that's what we do here. It's our thing. Or my thing. I like to just well, I mean, it's about having fun as well, really. The main thing is to have fun, communicate, and learn, progress, go forwards. So that's what we're about. Now, I don't mind. Let's have a chat with Shawn. Is Shawn around here? I'm hoping that, because I went through my list of things, but I don't think he's on a ban list. I couldn't see him anyway, so hopefully he should be able to come in and come over, but he might be more concerned with Flatsoid, because I think Flatsoid's going live at the minute as well.
Yeah, Shawn, the hawk can get hyper focused, that's for sure. Sorry, weather's real bad today, so I just chime in real quick. I think that that is an answer to have the chat with Shawn Hawkins. The Hawk, he needs to go around to different Discord servers. That's one thing he doesn't do. He doesn't put his name out there. He just wants everybody to come to his YouTube channel. I feel like if he
He's
put in a
banned
little
me
work,
though.
did some. Well, no. I'm talking. Well, not just us. I'm talking. He needs to do some work. Go around to these different servers. Maybe EA. You know, there's a couple of places he can go.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and get his name out there. Challenge these people to take that Polaris challenge that everybody just ducks and dodges. You know, so
Yeah.
we stand with Shawn here. That's for sure, no doubt. So I wish Shawn would come in for a chat.
Yeah, but like Elder Bear was saying a little bit earlier, right? I mean, Shawn's peoples, I don't know who they are. And like, if you talk about the servers at the minute, Omnivores has got a Blue Marble and Shoebill. So, you know, like the dynamic, and I'm not too sure how the Hawk could fit into that sort of an arena. I mean, would he get talked over? Or would he be allowed to present his arguments? His Polaris
one
challenge?
thing about the Hawk is he's not really known to play well with others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes it is best to go on a solo mission. Maybe he needs to work on going on a solo mission. You know, maybe he doesn't need these people around him to prop him up. He's done it on his own before. He's done it before. He could do it again. You know what I mean? He's never needed anybody before.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be intimidated by Blue Marble Science or Shoebill or anything like that.
God, he would eat Blue Marble for lunch.
Yes.
Yeah, he'd eat him for lunch. It's ridiculous. Yeah, for sure.
I just don't want to think that like Shawn would be thinking he might get muted and talked over because he's new to these arenas. I mean, he does hold a stature, doesn't he, within the arena? He would do over here anyway. Like, there would be no need to mute Shawn, I think.
No doubt. Yeah,
we have been asking Shawn for years to come and present the Polaris.
Yeah, and it could be those people that are around him are the ones that are telling him to not come in for chatters. I don't know, but he should come around. We try to get him to come around, and I think he came in one recently. What was it? A couple of years back or a year back or something, and came in with a pretty big chip on his shoulder. I feel like if he just came in to have a conversation, Shawn, leave that defensiveness behind and just come in for a chat. But hopefully he would. Hopefully he does. Anyhow, I got to get back to being driven because of this unsafe weather.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I mean, there are plenty of support out there. I do quite enjoy Shawn, but I think he's gone the same as like Nathan Oakley. He's like focused on a particular topic, and that seems to be flatsoid. And I don't know whether it's the flat Earth side or the spiritual thing. I don't know. It's hard to tell because it seems like some people can't get into the argument or the discussion without it turning into an argument. Whereas what we're after is conversation. We're after a discussion that people can have, and also people want to listen to those sort of conversations. Nobody really wants to listen to shouting and stifling conversations. They want to see a progression, and as with most of the conversations, what you're after, the audience, you're after trying to give the audience something to think about whilst you're having your conversation too. So if there's anybody out there that thinks that they can have those sort of conversations without it turning into shouting or stifling of the conversations, shutting people down, it's not what I'm after at all. And like I say, I've quite enjoyed this time away because what this does, when you're talking on the internet and you're talking live, some people get threatened by it. Some people don't want to have the pressure of being able to have questions asked of them or whatever, and it's sometimes it stops the conversation. So when we're in the Discord and we're not live, the conversations are a lot freer. So therefore, we have been going over quite a lot of stuff. And just before we stopped going live was the TFE, because it was so intriguing to me. I could see what was coming. The false dichotomy. Will Duffy implemented the false dichotomy to perfection, because he knew the arena, he knew the weak spots, he knew the problems that the flat earthers had, and he knew how to address it. Quite simply, he just needed money to be able to take people on this trip. And it worked to perfection. The social experiment that is the final experiment is still ongoing. I don't think we'll see the full repercussions of it for a year or so, personally. There's a lot of exposing of the flat earthers that still exist yet, but they're clinging on. You know, they haven't really got a case, and they're shutting themselves away from any argument or the discussion of any of their arguments. But luckily, one of the top flat earth groups, the Flat Earth Debate, the FED crew, obviously Flat Earth Society, are making a book. They're writing a book, and as soon
Nathan's
as they do,
book, come on.
well, I mean, yeah, they're writing a book for Nathan. Okay, and Nathan's going to be on the cover, right? And it's going to be full of all of the claims of the flat Earth. Right now, we know, because we've been attempting to talk to these flat earthers, and we know some problems that they've got, namely the sextant, the angle measurement, the flat Earth measurement, and Black Swan, the fallacious modus tollens, to name but a few of their killer arguments that they're going to be putting in this book. Now, we know that they can't talk about them. So what's going to happen when they write them down in a book and put them out there and publish it? How are they going to avoid talking about the claims and arguments they've presented in the book? I think it'll be time for a lot of people to do a Jesse Kozlowski at that moment, leaving Nathan Oakley holding a book. And he doesn't know what's in it. He doesn't know any of the arguments or anything. Sorry, go on.
Go on.
No, just said that could be their final bow. That seems like a move that would make, as they're about to bow out, and just ditch their little crowd that follows them around religiously.
Yeah. Just hand it off to Nathan Oakley. And Nathan doesn't know what they're putting in it. He doesn't know the structure of any of these arguments or anything. All he did was released his belief about a year and a half ago. He just got rid of all of his beliefs that left him with nothing.
And his hair.
Yeah, oh yeah, he lost his hair as well. Yeah, maybe a consequence of losing his beliefs. Maybe the
I kind of wonder whether there actually will be a book. You know, it's been put off and put off.
It can't.
Now it looks like it might be a
can
Christmas stocking filler.
No,
as they talked about last year, I think.
That'll be a year after TFB. Like,
yeah,
it's going to be a joke by then.
Yeah, and as we said, you know, you try and flat earthers are known for, you know, not having any claims. I mean, they've got lots of claims, but they don't want to say their claims. And But yeah, I mean, is the book going to be? It's called Welcome to Flat Earth now, I think it's called. But is it going to be claims, the flat Earth claims, or is it just going to be this picking holes in the globe and leaving it for the reader to fill in the blanks?
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
the
there's claims to be
proof
made,
is
then
in the
Nathan's going to
hands
have to
of the
stand by
reader.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, take a modern mathematical thing.
Yeah, we know it's QE, mainly QE and Adam Meakin writing the book, and Nathan's going to have to take the flak for it. So, I mean, you can say, well, on page 300, no, is there that many pages? On page 17,
Page 7.
you say that. Yes, you say that, because whenever you ask Oakley anything, he says, I never claimed that. When did I say that? Well, you
Yeah,
said
but
the
he
other
might just be able to
day, get a
refer
clip.
to the same page for the result as well. Like, look, it says it there.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, that could be.
Yeah.
But I mean, that I reckon that's what Nathan is going to go with. Look, that's what it says there in the book. Because I mean, that'd be ideal, wouldn't it? Just leave Nathan with, well, it says it in the book. You can't follow an argument.
His own appeal to authority, which will kind of be himself, but it's not, because he didn't write it. But he needs the money.
Well, it's like Shawn, right? People have seen that people within this arena are making money. Now, whether that's real or not, I don't know. Might just be to show you that, I don't know, like seeing the Olympic athletes and imagining that you could get there sometime yourself. See the people at the top of the pop charts. Imagine you could get a record there. But that once you get into those sort of things, there's deals that have to be done. Sometimes it's not worth doing the deal. So what is it that you're after? And what is it that anybody's after in this arena? That's one of the things that's perplexed me since I came in. What are people actually after? What do they get out of it? Some sort of superiority about Earth shape. Yeah, 'tis globe. It's a non-geometric shape, isn't it? And what's that? Well, I mean, I'm not that good. It depends how good at maths you are. If you're not good enough at maths to understand what a non-geometric shape is, then welcome to the Earth shape arena. Mobius talking about section 33 in the chat. That's how you do it, right? Out in plain view. It has to be. I've left off me globe tunes for a bit, but I do have some. I have quite an extensive collection. I've got enough to fill a library of a radio station, I think. I've been making quite a few tunes. And so we're up for discussion and conversation, and we do have a good time anyway, talking about all sorts of stuff that we are talking about. But we're hoping that, because everybody that comes in and joins in the conversation adds something to the discussion. Everyone. All you need to do is come and have a chat. Now, obviously, all of the conversations we've had before have been specifically targeted towards a certain thing. But I mean, that's always been led by the person that comes in for the conversation. We are up for having all sorts of conversation. Seems as though the people within the Earth-shape arena are the most triggered about their expertise. And like, I mean, none of us say that we're experts. But I mean, you can have proofs within reality. As long as you, I don't know. I think they're pretty simple. For you to be able to just develop. But you have to be able to go back to first principles. And sometimes that does seem a little bit tricky. Knowing what straight is can be challenging. Where does all of that, where's all of those thinkings and thoughts come from? Right, I'm going to make a brew. So, you want to listen to some more music? I've done quite a few, right? What do I do here? Oh,
Yeah, but you got to pick the song though.
yeah, I know. I mean, I did one about Socrates right now. This is possibly one of the better songs that we've done. But I don't know if anybody's got into this Sunno. There's a lot of musical people in this arena. I think there's a lot of people that have developed music, since it's one of the 7 liberal arts, quadrivium. It must be a core aspect of people. Some people are attuned to numbers and arithmetic, and some people are attuned to geometry and lines, shapes and forms, and some people are into logic, and some people are into grammar and book reading, some people are into music, some people are into astronomy. But these are all different character aspects that are within the old formulation of go in peace with your globe. That was a new one that I did yesterday, I think. Oh, wait a minute. It's in a different library. Wait a minute. Playlists. Okay, this one's called Do Not Cross the Bridge, and it's a shout back to the 80s post-punk. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back in a bit. 4 minutes, 4 seconds.
I've seen all the shadows that lie underneath. They must stay out of reach.
Turn it up.
In this moment, we see what is not meant to be. And it's all because of me. You see, you see. Do not cross the bridge. A warning from the past. Socrates drank the hemlock, so you didn't have to ask. Do not cross the bridge. It wasn't meant to last. Socrates drank the hemlock, so you didn't drank the hemlock. So not tonight. So do not cross the bridge. A warning from the past. Socrates drank the hemlock. So you didn't have to ask. Do not cross the bridge. It wasn't meant to last. Socrates drank the hemlock. So you didn't have to ask. I will burn the maps and I will make it all
Hey, good
unclear.
afternoon, everyone.
I'll protect your mind from things that you don't want to hear. And I will burn the maps. I will make it all unclear. I'll protect your mind from things you don't want to hear. He was one of the greats, one of the best in his field. And they gave him hemlock, a warning to seal the deal. He tried to tell us that we couldn't see anything except shadows on the walls of the cave. He had to die for it. Do not cross the bridge. It's a warning from the past. Socrates drank the hemlock, so you didn't have to ask. Do not cross the bridge. It wasn't meant to last. Socrates drank the hemlock, so you didn't have to ask.
Do not cross the bridge. Just one.
Look, if you don't like that song, then you don't like rock and roll. That's just all there is to it. I'm sorry.
It is a head bobber. In the car, there's some good tunes. Did I hear Rob Keane? I did start writing a song about Rob, you know. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Didn't come out right. I didn't. But that was on the old model. I don't know. Yeah, that's some like the AI at the minute is just it's top notch. Like all the improvements that have started coming in that music. We were talking with Buster the other day. Buster said he quite enjoys doing the production because you can literally like turn a knob and sort of direct it to do whatever you want it to do to make that music. It's pretty good.
I think I have just as much fun doing, just figuring out how to get it to make the sounds you want as I do, actually writing the songs. It's pretty neat. It's come a long way.
Did you
using AI as an instrument? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in a way, because it's like I felt actually yesterday. I felt like a producer. You know what I mean? Like when it's what we were doing some song through AI. Probably breaking up now.
A little bit. I think you're back though.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess you could consider it that. But it just felt more. It felt like being a producer, or what I imagine a producer would be.
Well, this morning, right? The series of events. I always do most of my stuff in the morning. I woke up and I saw that. I saw Roger Ledwell streaming the thingy video. Whitsit and Jared. I saw him streaming that, and I thought I'm not really that interested in, the actual debate. I'm not interested.
I think you would though if you watched it. There was some stuff said if you watched it that you would be interested in. I think. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerem was brave enough to talk about sun circles.
Yeah.
First
Well, I
person
said
I've
that.
heard who said it, so clockwise and anti-clockwise. And
It's what turned Jaren. I've been saying it
excuse
for
me.
ages, isn't it? Like that. That's
Yeah.
what Jaren's got for the globe, right? That falsified his flat Earth. He's
Which
the only
it
one
had
that wants to
the black-
talk about it.
Yeah, but Jaren's had a thing for circles for a while though. He loves circles.
Yeah.
I doesn't put it bad. Yeah.
He's been bending
Wouldn't put it
straight lines for at least 2 years.
bad. Oh yeah, over 2
Which it
years.
had the black swan.
Did he?
Yeah.
No way. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, must run deep then. That'd be why QE doesn't want to talk about the Black Swan. Nobody wants to talk about the Black Swan, do they? No one.
No. I asked somebody in 24/7 this morning, and they muted me immediately.
What's a black
Yeah.
swan? Isn't it a bird?
Well, it's a fallacious modus tollens that's been fooling the flat earthers within this arena for about 5 years now.
5 years.
Yeah. And it's about
Th-
time that they
thanks
should
for
be
having
able
me.
to man up and talk about it, but they can't. Because it'll be so apparent that they've been fooling the flat earthers for 5 years. On a nothing argument, a fallacious argument. But I don't want to get into that anyway. That's for some other shows. You know, we can expose the flat earthers whenever we want. I was talking to Buster, right? So I woke up this morning. I saw that, and then I saw Shawn's video. And I thought, oh, it's about time we updated Insane, right? Because it's 2025, and this is literal insanity now, right? We might have been joking about it in the past, and we did say that minds are going to be crushed, right? Like the nut sacking is a very real thing, and we're a few years on now from when we first noticed, what with the problems that were occurred by it. So what I did, Buster, was I thought I'm going to update it. I'm going to make a new Insane, but I'll use Shawn's new clip because the cycle goes around, and I thought, what can I do? And I got your original Insane, and you can upload it to Suno.
Oh, the whole song? Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
audio?
So you see
Oh,
that
that's
thing that
cool.
I sent you in your message?
Yeah.
That's you. That's how
the description?
Suno. Yeah, the style. That's the style of your Insane, right? And it
You were
does.
sending it to me because you had to put it in to get a song.
No. That was what I uploaded your song to it, and that's what
Yeah.
it gave me
Cloned.
with the the
Yes.
lyrics. I had to fix a few of the lyrics because it didn't quite get it. So
Yeah.
once I did that, I had what it considered your style. So I can get
We hear
AI to just
You're
do.
obsolete now, Buster.
Yeah, I was saying,
hear it?
Buster.
You've been
Buster
cloned.
wants to do the producing. He can literally upload his own sort of style into it.
And we're going after
It's
Rob King
crazy.
next. All right, Buster. We already took care of you. We're going after Rob next.
Right on.
But yeah, it's like it's got all of
Unclonable.
your the inflections and the way that you've structured the lyrics. It can replicate that when you do a cover.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I did one that because Kevin
Can we hear it, Bev?
again. All right, let me.
One you're just talking about. I haven't heard a Buster made song.
Did you
Maybe
hear
I'm
the
confused.
Shawn
Maybe I'm
Hawkins
confused.
one, the Insane?
The original Insane, yeah, but you said you made a new one.
No, that one that you just heard was the new one. Did you hear it? Did you hear the beginning of the show?
I caught the end. I got the end of it. I'm sorry I was late.
No problem.
I'll go back and listen later.
Yeah,
Don't-
no problem.
you
I
don't
can
have to
I can actually play you I can give you some. So this is from Sunno. You guys are watching the Sunno screen, right? Yeah. Right. So
Yes.
this is Sunno. So this is what I uploaded. Right? It sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you upload the song and it gives you like the thing for it. The song is a high energy rock track with a driving rhythm section featuring a prominent bass line with a consistent drum beat with heavy use of the ride cymbal. The electric guitar provides a distorted riff-based accompaniment throughout the verses and a more sustained melodic presence in the instrumental break. The vocals are delivered by a male singer with a slightly raw, mid-range tone, employing a direct and somewhat accusatory delivery. I mean, like, it goes on. That's AI's interpretation of
That's a
just
Rolling
uploading this
Stone
song.
review.
Yeah.
Stalker.
Right, and then I mean, I don't want AI to replace you, right? Because I mean, there's no point in that. This is how the song is, and this is how you do, right? So I was after trying to get something different out of it. There was quite a few of them that I quite liked, but I don't know why they don't seem
Dude,
to.
this song is so classic. It sounds like it belongs on like the fucking Caddyshack soundtrack or something. I love it.
It's weird because like when I did it, I don't play music like that, and it was a little bit harder than the other ones I've done just because I don't play that style, like hardly ever.
Classic, I think. The amount of times I've heard these tunes. Right, and then so
That's one of the greatest Buster songs ever.
well, the 2025 is the
That's one of Rob's
insane.
favorites.
So this is the one
Appreciate it.
that we've just done.
You'll never measure what's in the real world. All you
Holy
show
cow.
is your stupid globe, and I know you'll never back your claims. Your world is full of illusions, contradiction between fact and fiction. I know you'll never back your claims. It's like driving the wrong way down a one-way street. Unstoppable force on immovable feet. Straight lines converge in the distance. Why do I get so much resistance? I know you'll never prove me wrong.
As I said to Kevin when I was doing this, this is like the Joker singing the song.
This is what happens if you get Trent Reznor to produce your track. You get
It feel like that, yeah.
It's like driving the wrong way down a one-way street. It's where the knowledge and ignorance meet. Paradox and confusion. Your mind is in delusion. We all know you're insane.
Buster is better.
obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of hang out with this AI nerd. You know, he makes some pretty good music.
It's got a pretty good range on him. And the good thing about it is it fits with the same video because it's basically the same song. It's modelled on it.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy. I didn't know you could upload it.
Upload the entire song now, up to 8 minutes.
Wow.
So you could, like, you know, you could have half a song or an idea of something and upload that and then mess around with it to get the filled out song, couldn't you?
Wow.
So yeah,
I need to try to do like
awesome.
just a track and see what happens.
Yeah.
Like split the tracks and like try to record over top of just like the track, you know, without the vocals.
Well, you could give it the structure of how you want the vocals, couldn't you? And then you put that model into it, and you could build all sorts of music around that. Once you have the structure of the vocals, how you want it.
Yeah.
So even that, right?
That's cool.
That model. There was a bit where you say, "Oh fuck." Looking here. Pathological compulsive liar, right? Now you sang it. I can remember you singing it like just like that. But AI can't seem to get it. Every different version had a different way of doing it, and it couldn't get it like you sang it, even though it was trying to be you. If you know, it was building itself off that model. Pathological compulsive liars must be a problem for AI to structure that.
Well, it's gotten the updates they've done. It's gotten a whole lot better at phrasing stuff and getting syncopation on it. So it's gotten way better, but yeah, it's still not fully there. That's cool. I liked it. I something I wouldn't or couldn't have done. I never do, especially like a heavy metal like that.
Yeah, yeah, with like a crazy sort of punk fucking singing.
Obviously, I kind of favor that sound.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I liked it.
So I will put that one out. I did the Shawn Hawkins Insane.
Meh, it was okay.
It basically is the Buster song. It's the same song. Just AI just processing it with different zeros.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that Buster started another band? It sounds like.
I think a good band name. That's pretty cool. That was like one of my hardest challenges for a song was that because I just never messed with electric like that.
Need a metalcore song. J-Rob, I was asking Buster the other day, like what sort of prompts to use in order to get, like, because every song that I'm making is coming from, it either comes from an argument or a discussion point or a philosopher or some sort of, it comes from somewhere, and then once you make the song, you then have to, I don't know, it's like it must be for a songwriter of like which instruments do you put together and all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do it, like, but now you can literally write the song and then choose a style. And if it doesn't work, just choose another style.
I think it's neat just because there's been songs you've done in the past where you just put the lyrics in and it puts something out that I would never have thought of, as far as like making the actual song.
Yeah, I quite like the idea of that because I mean I've always had like a broad range of music, so being able to play the AI, it's my new instrument. Like you still make
What about
songs
the
with
one
it.
from what about the one from yesterday? Did you ever get like something you were happy with? I thought that one was good.
Uh, let me get it. This is a song. I tell you what, I was listening to Roger Lebwell's thing, and his stream ended yesterday, and it was exactly this sort of style, the song he was using.
Hmm.
This one. Okay, so this is a song we did yesterday about the enthymeme. Might not mean much to you at the minute, but the enthymeme's going to be vitally important, probably for about a year and a half. We've already been working with it. So, I mean, this is just a song about it.
In the fray, she's being crowned, but they don't say why. Her truth's in the air, it's a spark you ignite. Shadows in your head where belief takes flight.
You nod to the rhythm, but what's left behind? A gap in the noise that's twisting your mind.
It's the pulse that's not played, the chord that's not struck, the truth in the dark where your thoughts come unstuck. Fill the void with your fire, let the silence unfold. The unset's the edge where the truth takes hold.
Lines carve the space, angles scream to collide. They meet in the haze or they slip to the side. You're told where the triangle locks in its frame, but the lines that don't meet, that's your mind's to name.
The axiom's cold, but its secret's alive. A bridge you don't cross till reason arrives. It's the pulse that's not played, the chord that's not struck, the truth in the dark where your thoughts come unstuck. Fill the void with your fire, let the silence unfold. The unset's the edge where the truth takes hold.
A sign on the wall, it burns through your sight. No words, just a shadow that haunts in the light. A flag or a face, it's a story half drawn. Your heart feels the rest before reason is born.
The image is speaking, but it's never complete. The unset's the blade where your instincts meet. Bridges break in the minds that won't bend. The unset's a riddle with no clear end. From lines that won't meet to the lies that we chase. The truth's in the gap, not the words in your face.
You're caught in the static, but the signal's not clear. Reason's a spark that you're too scared to hear. He's late to the scene, so you call him a ghost. The weight of your judgment, it's what hurts the most. No one says why, but you feel it's a crime. The unsays the chain that you link in your mind. A half-told tale in a fractured refrain. Your heart writes the end, but it's logic's domain.
It's the pulse that's not played, the chord that's not struck, the truth in the dark where your thoughts come unstuck. Fill the void with your fire, let the silence unfold. The unset's the edge where the real truth holds. In the static, the silence, the lines that don't bend. The bridge to the truth is a thought you defend. From axioms carved to the tales that we scream. The unset's the spark of the reasoning dream.
As we say, that's a part of the enthymeme.
That's good.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was better than the other Buster song that you tried to make.
Okay, now you're just being rude, Rob. Okay, so let's not change your name to
Yeah,
Rude Rob. All right?
Buster helped produce that one. He didn't have, nobody had any part of anything other than that was AI. But the lyrics are all from I don't know.
No, the lyrics are good. I'm just not a big Korn fan.
Is that what that is?
It sounded like Korn to me.
What style's that?
The new. I don't know.
See?
Like rock.
Rock.
No, the one you just played right now, though, that was a good song. I'm just trying to hate on the Buster remake.
We've done some that are a little bit different, right? But the idea is that there's a message behind all of these, right? There's an enthymeme in most of the music. That one was about the enthymeme, but it's there in everything. And yeah, we've done like quite a lot of songs. Do you want to hear Buster's favourite? And I think we've done quite a few mixes of this, and just about any mix of it is shit hot. This is right. I'm not so sure whether it like this arena. I'm not too sure. This doesn't apply to any time for this arena in particular. Like all most of the other ones do have some sort of a thing like this one. Check this out.
Come here and love me, my dear and lovely. You know what I mean? I can give you everything except for love, 'cause you know that ain't in me. That's your problem, and I'ma fix it with my snake oil. Ooh, you won't know until it's too late. I've told you that I love you in a dozen different ways. I brought you flowers and I've taken you on dates. I bought you diamonds, I've said anything that it takes. I've kissed you on the lips while I looked you in the eyes. So when I take you for a ride, it will take you by surprise. That didn't happen, and if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. Then I can have my way with you, and you won't know what I'm up to. You won't believe it when it's true, and you won't even know you're being used. You will never be the same once you get on the roller coaster in my brain. Then I can have my way with you, and you won't know what I'm up to. You won't believe it when it's true, and you won't even know you're being used. You will never be the same once you get on the roller coaster in my brain. Then I can have my way with you, and you won't know what I'm up to. You won't believe it when it's true, and you won't even know you're being used. You will never be the same once you get on the roller coaster in my brain. That didn't happen, and if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. It'll take you by surprise, and you'll love it. It'll feel so right, you won't even see it coming. And it'll be too late by the time you do. And that's when I can have my way with you, and you won't even know you're being used. You will never be
coaster in my brain. And you won't even know you're being used. You will never be the same once you get on the roller coaster in my brain. That didn't happen, and if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. You deserved it. You deserved it. It'll take you by surprise, and you'll love it. It'll feel so right. You won't even see it coming, and it'll be too late by the time you do. And that's when I can have my way with you, and you won't even know you're being used. You will never be the same once you get on the roller coaster in my brain.
I think that I love that.
Good. Right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play out the Shawn. We will have a discussion about this in the Discord. Obviously, there's stuff that's gone on that we should be having a discussion about. So if you do want to come in and have a chat, pop over to the On the Level Discord. See whether that's still working. OTL, I think it was it? Or was it exclamation mark? Maybe exclamation mark NL. Was it? There you go. Right. I'm gonna put the oh, let me get this on for you guys in here. Scary having Shawn looking at you like that. All day he's been doing that. Right, I'm going to play this out. And then we're going to have a discussion about it in the Discord. But that'll be the end of the live stream after this one's finished. Just remember, be nice to people in the arena, right? Because I might miss them when they're gone. And sometimes you don't want them to go. Oh, well. See you soon.
You know, I'm sick of fucking life, man. I'm sick of fucking being me. I really, really am. I mean, this is fucking pathetic. Other channels get boosted by other fucking streamers. You need to go over to his channel right now and subscribe. I want you to subscribe. I want you to subscribe. Hear anything about my fucking channel in there? Fuck no. But if I made a 6-figure fucking income, owned my own house, wasn't poor, I'd be raking money in. Because that's the way fucking life is.
Shawn.
The rich get richer, the poor stay poor. That's the way fucking life is. And I'm fucking sick of life. You know, there's a soliloquy from Man of La Mancha, the musical version of Don Quixote.
So fascinated with
done
madmen.
Done by
much in common. You both turn your backs on life.
We both
select from life.
Peter O'Toole.
A man has to come to terms with life
These
as
are men
it
who
is.
saw life
as it
is.
I've lived for over 40 years and I've seen
life as it is.
Life as it is.
Life as it is.
Pain, misery, cruelty beyond belief. I've heard all the voices of God's noblest creature.
Fuck you.
Moans from bundles of filth in the streets. I've been a soldier and a slave. I've seen my comrades fall in battle or die more slowly under the lash in Africa. I've held them at the last moment.
It's
These
a
were men
shame.
who
It's
saw
a sin to
life
see life as it is.
as it is.
It's
they died
horrible to
despairing.
see life as it is.
No glory, no brave last words. Only their eyes, filled with confusion, questioning why. I do not think they were asking why they were dying, but why they had
It's a shame.
ever
It's a
lived.
sin to see life as it is.
And life
it's
itself
horrible to
seems
see life
lunatic.
as
Who
it
knows
is.
where madness lies? Perhaps to be too practical is madness. To surrender dreams, this may be madness. To seek treasure where
But
there is
what's
only
more
trash.
horrible
Too much
is to see
sanity may
life
be
as it
madness.
should be.
And maddest of all,
Something like that.
to see life as it is and not as it should be.
And I'm sick of life as it is. I don't know what to fucking do. I don't know what else to fucking do. I can't get the fucking subs to monetize. 5 days ago, I had 311. Fuck off. Fuck you. Three days ago, or 5 days ago, I had 311 subs. I've got 306 now. I don't know what to fucking do. I really don't. Fuck off. Fuck off, fucker. You piece of fucking child abusing, lying sack of fucking shit.
You never measure what's in the real world. All you show is your stupid globe, and I know you'll never back your claims.
You can go straight to fucking hell,
Your world
motherfucker.
is full of illusions, contradiction between fact and fiction. I know you'll never back your claims.
There you go. There you go, motherfucker.
It's like driving the wrong way down a one-way street. Unstoppable force on immovable feet. Straight lines.
And you know you
converge
fucking
in the
did.
distance. Why do I get so much resistance? I know you'll never prove me wrong.
Too bad I'm not one of the cool kids, huh?
All we get is physics deniers, pathological compulsive liars. I know you'll never prove me wrong. It's like driving the wrong way down a one-way street.
I work my fucking ass off and you fucking know it.
It's where the knowledge and ignorance meet.
Fuck you.
Paradox and confusion. Your mind is in delusion. We all know you're insane.
You fucking pathetic piece of fucking shit. You don't get to be on my fucking channel anymore, motherfucker. Until you fucking apologize to me for lying about me.
Talk about your 2D surface. We all know you ain't got no purpose in life. When you think you live on a ball. It's like driving
Getting
the
fucking
wrong
blocked,
way down
motherfucker.
a one-way
You want
street.
that? These motherfuckers out here.
It's where the knowledge and ignorance meet.
You're a pathetic, child-abusing motherfucker.
Paradox and confusion. Your mind is in delusion.
Fuck you.
We all know you're insane. We all know you're insane.
Fucking Simon fucking Dan. Fucking Simon fucking Dan. Fucking Simon fucking Dan. I'm not able. So if anybody wants to see me fucking stream anymore, I'm going to need a community to help me the fuck out. Okay?
And
Done
I've
with
got a
this shit.
community fucking not doing anything to fucking keep me doing it.
I'm about sick of this fucking shit. I really
mean-
am. I hate to sound like Arwen, but what the fuck?
I hate to sound like fucking Arwen, but like I said, unless someone can give me a good fucking reason why I should keep streaming, I'm done.
So if anybody wants to see me fucking stream
thanks
anymore,
for the fish.
I'm going to need a community to help me the fuck out. Okay? Done with this shit.